Hi guys, I'm back with another one. I do sound a little bit odd because the chest infection that I had at the weekend kind of developed, and the coughing has unfortunately affected my voice, but if you can handle that then hopefully you'll still get to enjoy the video. Okay, so I'll get going. I've just actually taken all my makeup off a little bit that I had on this morning, and I've just moisturised with my mineralise. So I'm now going to use my vitalumiere aqua, and the palest I've been in a long time at the moment, which is not going so bad actually with the darkened hair, so you know, I can live with it. So I'm just going to start by applying that because this is going to be fairly natural look. I'm not overly bothered about doing the foundation first. Okay. Yeah, there's still some blemishes on this side, but they're all healing now, which is nice to know. And if I do look really pale, you can tell by my voice that's why. And I generally have quite, I wouldn't say really dark under the eyes, but I can go a little bit yellowy around the eyes if I've not been well, so that's probably what's showing now, and I'd like to try and remove some of that. So that'll do for now. So next is just a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Disappear Smooth Cream Concealer, Smoothing Cream Concealer. The back of my hand, and this is in shade 02, which is light. And with a MAC 224 brush, take a little bit of that, and this is just to add the extra coverage where I need it. So the whole intention with this is to create quite nice light natural looking skin, but obviously using concealer where I need it just to cover. I really hope you can hear me okay. My voice keeps going a little bit funny. Oh. Okay, so under my eyes I've just found a new product, and I'm not too sure how readily available these are. I actually got this from a local shop that sells all sorts, and it's a concealer, Endless Cream Concealer by Calvin Klein, and it's in colour 203, which is bisque, which is a really kind of peachy pale colour. I don't know if you can see it there in comparison to the foundation and things, but it really is quite a nice peachy colour, which works well to counteract any of the sort of dark circles under my eyes at the moment. So put this around here. I don't know if you can hear the funny noise in the background, but that's my little one trying to get himself to sleep. He's never had a dummy, or what else do you call them? Pacifiers. He's always had a blanket, and he likes to rock himself to sleep. So he makes really funny noises as he's rocking himself. It's quite funny really. So the shadow that I'm using is from Tempting. It's MAC Tempting eyeshadow palette, which is this one here. And as you can see, I'm going to use this colour and this one here just to kind of weaken the brow at the front. And so we've got dark edge and next to nothing. Not bad actually, good descriptions for what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm just using the Ruby and Millie kind of angle brush, and I'm going to start bringing in the shape here. So right underneath. I kind of really do have to map out this shape. This is what I'm doing every day at the moment. It's the look I'm going for. So I'm going to really map out these front sections. here and then work on this curve. That light's really causing a shadow. Put it back a bit. Okay, so I bring this curve with my brow down nicely. And then I'm going to fill this part in here where I've drawn it in. And then taking just a slight dip of the next to nothing, which is almost like a creamy shade. I'm just weakening the brown a little bit just to start filling in down to this point here, so it's not a blocked off look. I want it to kind of fade. So that helps me to achieve a fade. Okay, and then you can kind of go back over and fill those in how you want, really. I mean, obviously I do want this fairly strong, so that's the kind of look that I'm after. Okay, so now working on the eyes, I'm going to use, it's a new one actually from Topshop that I bought, called Glint, and that's the colour there if you can see, and it's like a mousse, so I'm just going to do this with my finger to start with. I'm probably going to use this more of a base really, just to get a little bit of colour laid down on my lid. So it goes on here, because I still need this fairly natural looking. And then I'm going to take a trusty eyeshadow shade, which I think I've used on a tutorial before. If not, I use it all the time, and it's black satin taupe. So this is just adding on top of what I have already. I'm not going to go too far up because I'm not really supposed to be creating much of a shape with it, other than just trying to make the most of my own eye shape. Okay, so then now with a clean 217, I'm just going to blend this edge out. So that there's really nothing much there at all to see. So I hope you can see that. And just keep popping it on. And then blending it out. Okay. The eyeshadow shade that's in here, which is next to nothing, I'm assuming it's quite similar to Vanilla by MAC. And I'm just going to place this just under the brow here and there. Okay, so I'm not going to drag anything underneath my eye just yet, because I'm going to see how this falls. So using my Gemma Kid eyelash curlers, I'm just going to curl my own lashes. So squeeze and then tilt back a little bit. So now mascara. I'm going to use my favourite at the moment, the Estee Lauder Sumptuous. So I really work this in at the lashes. I hope you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing here. So I need these to look as natural as I can, although I am going to use some eyelashes. Natural ones, so I'm just kind of wiggling it at the roots and then trying to pull it like this, which I find gives more of like a feathered look to the eyelashes rather than a heavy coated. I think because this is a bit of a trial run, I am just going to put a little bit of the satin taupe just underneath, just to give it a little bit of a, quite close to the lashes really. To bring out the green in my eye a bit more. Make it pop, as they say. So same technique again, so kind of on the roots and then feathered outwards. So these are Revlon Beyond Natural defining lashes, and you get them in 2 packs. I think I've mentioned these before. 91148 if you're looking for these. And generally, in fact the only place I've ever found that I can pick these up is in Tesco's. They've got an invisible band and they look like little sort of individual hairs, so it's not too bad. Okay, I just want to give it a chance to dry off a little bit because there's absolutely no point doing it too soon. Oh, got a bit of a curl on my chin. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to place these, I hope you can see, in the middle. And then, as I say it to myself, tuck in the edges. Easier said than done, they say. Okay, so pretty much like that. And then what you can do is just sort of push them down with the other end. And I assure you, when they're dry, they look fairly natural. Ooh, not too bad. Not catastrophic anyway. Okay, so loose powder. Probably don't look it right now, but look really rather glowy and shiny right now. Okay, so I'm going to use my soft and gentle highlight, Illamasqua highlighter brush, and I'm going to really whack on the shine. Okay, so this goes here. Hope that's picking that up in the lights because it's rather glowy. Right, so I decided to go with kind of a fresh glowy coral cheek, and I'm using my beloved Benefit Coralista. Beloved, look at the state of that, yes. And a MAC 165, so here to add the glow. I'm going to start putting this here. Really do want it to look nice and fresh on the cheeks, but just with a little pop of colour. So I'm going to use my Double Wear Stay in Place lip pencil in 04 Rose, which is this colour here. Okay, so I'm just going to apply the lip colour now, and I'm using Estee Lauder Crystal Baby. I actually got this last year, yeah, I bought it for myself, but I've not really used it all that much, but it is a beautiful colour and I use it a lot for bridal work, so that's it. And it's like a nude, but it's got a little bit more colour to it, so pop some of that on and you can see what we think of this one. Okay, so quite a peachy neutral colour really, like a natural lip colour rather than a pale kind of blanked out nude. So yeah, there's the look. My hair is going to be so much different. I think I've uploaded a couple of photos before to Twitter, and it's going to be huge. My hair is going to be kind of set in the rollers, but Jo, my hairstylist, does crazy things with it. And she manages to get it kind of out and up here, but it looks great, so hopefully I should feel a little bit more in character on Sunday. And I'm a bit nervous really, I don't really do modelling, so hopefully I'll be able to pull off the expression that's required. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Just a natural kind of fresh look, really, working with just colours that that can possibly suit your skin, and not too much fuss really, just a sweep of colour and a little bit of mascara and things. And yeah, here I am. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's something that I've enjoyed wearing for for the last couple of weeks, and certainly since my hair went a little bit darker, more to my natural shade. Yeah, and let me know what kind of colours you enjoy wearing, and that you think suit your natural colouring, because it's always quite interesting to know. Okay, well, thank you so much for bearing with me. Hoping I can edit this video down, because I think I've gone on forever. And I'll be back again soon. Bye now.